Hey guys, Clumsy here and welcome back to ATS. I'm sure a lot of you guys are enjoying ATS as well with all the treats that we've been getting. Cascadia, Colorado, Pro Mods Canada, and now we have the mods updating as well. We are currently using JBX right now, JBX 1.6.3.3 beta. I know it's a mouthful, as with many of the mods. So today we'll be taking a drive from Durango to Colorado Springs via the Route 160. I think it takes us past the Wolf Creek Pass. This is the route that we're taking. And there is actually a viewpoint here. That might be the Wolf Creek Pass itself. I just drove through here yesterday offline. And it was like, wow, this looks great. I have to show the guys this one. So what might be better than driving together? And of course I still have the engine sounds from Kriechbaum, Cummins X15, and now the cabin is very well lived in with all the Rex is back. Sizzle Mega Pack is now compatible again. He updated it yesterday. The cabin accessories DLC from ATS, that's the new one. This one I'm particularly liking, this cell phone GPS thing here. The only weakness of this one is it doesn't show you the speed limit anymore. And let me show you. So Cummins X15 is the engine that we're using from Kriechbaum. I did lower the volume a bit though, because it does get a bit loud. I think this way you get that steady hum, that steady vibe of the engine, but it doesn't overpower you, so we can talk better. So right now there is no speed limit yet because we're still inside the establishment. But let's make our way outside. That's the only thing that's missing. I really like this. I actually like it so much I removed the GPS here. Now this feels like a bit incomplete. I wish I could put some accessories in there or some more useful stuff. Traffic. Also, you might notice, yes, we have winter. Winter has arrived, and in line with that, we have the Stark emblem right there. Winter is coming. Winter has come. At least unofficially. I think officially it's not winter yet, but the weather, the temperature itself says so. So, based on the inputs from you at least, because for me, well, it doesn't feel like winter at all from where I live. You guys probably know that. So the best I could live winter is through ATS, through these snowy mods. And yes, this snow mod is, oh, there you go, Cascadia and the AI. I've been looking for that guy. Alright, perfect timing. So this is the Frosty Winter mod from Grimes. And you might wonder, oh, is it possible you have JBX and then you have Frosty Winter from Grimes? Kinda-ish, but I'm not really sure if I'm doing the right thing. So let me explain and let me ask for more comments or inputs from you guys. But first, yeah, look, we're on the road already. I still don't see a speed limit here because it kind of crops off the GPS. It's nice, gives that very realistic feel of how you have the GPS in your phone most of the time. But it cuts away the speed limit. So I have this laptop here so I can glance to the right and quickly look. Okay, it's 35 here. A backup. Also, let's take a moment to appreciate this beautiful road network. You can see it's a bit weird. Here in Durango, you have a bit of like opposing directions, both in there and in there, and that one is turning that way. I haven't driven through there yet, but it looks pretty interesting, like you branch off at some point. And I'm not sure how you call that, but yeah, look at the lines here. Very interesting, very nice application. So there is actually a left turn signal on the opposing lane. Let me go and show that to you. And then you cross this one. There you go. So you cross to the left when you're turning left. If you're going that way. Very interesting. But yeah, JBX guys. Looks like it blends pretty well with the snowy textures from Frosty mod. And how did I do that? So let me share what I did and you let me know if that's correct. So if you have JBX, if you paid for JBX, then you should have the new version already. And inside the archive, there would be instructions, the load order and stuff. So just follow that. Follow the exact load order. Put in all the necessary files, textures, vegetation, start, skybox, weather, everything else. And then put Grimes on top. But it's not that easy, because Grimes Frosty mod has its own skyboxes. So I think if you just do that, you will not get the JBX skyboxes. So what I did was I exited the game. I opened the Frosty mod SCS file via 7-zip, and I went into the def folder and I deleted the climate folder. In that way, I still get Frosty mod textures, but no more Frosty mod skyboxes. So in effect, I'm using Frosty mod textures but JBX weather, something along those lines. And it looks like so far it's looking good. Not sure about you guys, but I'm liking the look of this. JBX updated his graphics mod, and now it feels less Instagrammy. It still looks as crisp as ever, but less Instagram filterish now, which is something I really like. Well, I mean, I don't like the filter, so I really like that it's not anymore having that effect. Feels much more natural now. Maybe there's still a bit left, just a tinge, but it's not really recognizable anymore unless you look really hard. So I think I'll be sticking with JBX for the foreseeable future. At least until 1.40 hits. I'm sure we are looking forward to that. We've also gotten the great news. I shared it as early as I could. Thanks to Bricks at Home from the Pro Mods team. He gave a bit of a hint as soon as Pro Mods ATS got released. And when I got that notice, I immediately went to the Pro Mods site. Saw the new website look. Saw that ATS Canada has been released, and I posted in YouTube, so the subscribers should have received that. So if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do. That's a nice segue, isn't it? Make sure you do, so that you can get notified as well whenever I post a new video, whenever I post something. Because sometimes I get not really insider stuff, but I get the stuff a little bit ahead of time, so it might be helpful for you as well, because I try to share everything I get to. 55 miles here. Let me know as well, the engine sounds, is it a bit too weak now? Or is it perfect for commentary? I personally think it's perfect for commentary, but maybe a bit too quiet for silent trucking. Oh, that looks beautiful. Getting treated by the sides already of this highway. Route 160. This is why I wanted to show you this, guys. I think we've explored everywhere in Colorado. Not yet. Still some hidden gems. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys are enjoying Pro Mods Canada. Beautiful map. And I was pleasantly surprised that it's actually compatible with Truckers MP, with all the servers of Truckers MP. So it behaves like a normal DLC in such a way that if you have Pro Mods, then you'll see it on your map. If you don't have it, then you won't. But you can still connect to the same servers, so I guess you're just limited as to where you're going. That's a very nice implementation. Did they do that for ETS2 as well? Because I remember in ETS2, what is this? Are we in, what city is this? Alamosa? Very nice. So I remember in the ETS2 servers, in Truckers MP, they initially created a new server, a totally new server with Pro Mods in there. And then the other existing servers didn't have Pro Mods. So I was expecting that kind of approach as well for ATS. But then again, I haven't played MP for a long time, so I'm not sure if for ETS2 they also have the new methodology already, that Pro Mods is in all servers and it's optional. So you guys let me know in the comments, okay? But speaking of MP, I have some great news, guys. And I will announce it here second. I announced it first in the stream last Friday. If you guys watch that, then you probably know what it's about. But if you haven't, no problem, hear this. You'll be the second group to know. I haven't really announced it anywhere else yet. So we will be having a Christmas convoy on the 24th of December. So it's going to be a bit... I'm going to share more details, but just to give you a heads up. And of course, with time zone, things will be a bit challenging in terms of how you compute the time. But for me, for my local time zone here in Singapore, it's going to be the 24th of December, 8 a.m. If you're in the US, if you convert that to Eastern time, that's actually the 23rd of December, Wednesday. Wednesday night at 7 p.m. is the start of the convoy. We'll probably start in Colorado, in Fort Collins. That's to the north of Denver. So that's where we'll be meeting up, and we'll make our way towards Washington probably. We'll pass through Utah, Idaho, and in Washington we'll see how it goes. But if you don't have Colorado, you can meet us up in Utah, or you can meet us up in Idaho, wherever you can meet us along the way. But if you have Colorado, then meet us in Fort Collins. 23rd of December, 7 p.m. for Eastern folks. That's unfortunately going to be in the middle of the night for my European friends. That's going to be 1 a.m. I think of the 24th of December for you. So might be difficult to join the convoy. I've gotten a few requests to have like a European time zone friendly version. We'll see if we can do another convoy the following week, because I am on vacation the following week from my full-time work. So maybe we can do a convoy again. But let's see, okay? Feel free to comment and suggest routes, suggest timings. I can't commit to following them, but I can always hear them out, right? So feel free to comment, and I for sure will read them. Is that Jack? Or is that Blah? Flew his tractor off the road. Whee! Yikes. Okay, so this route that we're taking, because when I took this route offline, I was coming from the east going to the west, from northeast to southwest. This time we're going the opposite way, from the southwest to the northeast, and I think this way is uphill, the other way is downhill. So we might be in for some steep climbs here. I remember when I was going through here, the opposite side, I think the speed limit was 25 miles per hour going downhill. Let me see. I'll try to find it. I think the viewpoint should be here somewhere as well, so we'll play that for sure. Yeah, you can see the beauty. So I think Wolf Creek Pass is what it's called. If you guys have more info, if you've been here in real life, let me know. But it seems to be pretty high up in elevation. That's why this perpetual climb that we're doing, 10,000 feet in elevation. And I took a look in Wikipedia, the master, the single source of truth, Wikipedia. It says in December, the temperature ranges from -4 degrees Celsius to, what was it, -14 or -40? I forgot, but it's really bad. Don't ask me what that is in Fahrenheit. I don't speak in Fahrenheit terms. I know I should, because I'm here in the US, but I still have a non-US mind. So feel free to convert that on your own. Now the 75 here, probably not accurate. Yeah, probably not 75 degrees Fahrenheit. That seems a bit too cold or hot. So that's probably something to do with the weather, because the weather is being retrieved from JBX maybe. So it's like using the summer weather. Look, it's even getting hotter, 76. But I imagine if you only have Grimes Frosty mod enabled and no other graphics mods, then you will get the full package, the gloomy winter skies and the correct temperature. But I'll gladly trade that in. I'll gladly not have correct temperatures as long as I have beautiful skies. So I'll be keeping this one. 25 on this bend. Let's just let gravity slow us down. This is no problem. Also, I'm not using the heavy winter mod yet. Maybe at the end of December we can switch to that. There we go. Here's the viewpoint. Let's go and enjoy the view, guys. A little bit of sightseeing. This is an urgent delivery, but what the heck? It's December. You can afford to slack a little. Enjoy. Wolf Creek Pass, indeed. 10,000 feet. So this must be the peak. This must be the peak itself. Past US Route 160. There's a bit of greenish hue on the ground, on the grass. I guess it kind of is realistic. If the snow isn't that thick yet, then there's still going to be a bit of green in there, maybe. But overall, it looks great. Amazing, really, how Grimes is able to just change all the textures, right? Make it winter appropriate. That looks so beautiful. Like, this feels like a paid DLC, adding seasons in, with how complete this is. And yeah, I believe this also works perfectly well with Pro Mods Canada. So if you go to Pro Mods Canada areas right now, you'll be able to see those beautiful winter snowy textures as well. Oh, look at that guy. Some nice photos here. Cool. Must be pretty cold though. Wonder where that is. Oh, there's another guy there. Cool. Very long viewpoint, but appreciate the break. But yeah, I really like this one. I really like this GPS. I think I'll be keeping it for all my trucks, because it feels very realistic, at least for me. The cars I drive back in the Philippines whenever I go home, they're not the newest variants, so they don't have GPS included in the car. I know nowadays you have like the, what they call it, Apple Car, or you know, these systems that synchronize with your phone. So you have the very accurate GPS and not anymore the clunky old GPS systems that are in cars. But one app that I'm really fond of, you might have heard of me raving about this, is Waze. Waze is an absolutely essential app in the Philippines, and I've heard from you guys that you also use it in the US, maybe in other countries as well. But yeah, whenever you use Waze, then you use your phone, right? So we can simulate like this is Waze. Only Waze has much more info. It has the speed limit, it has your current speed, it has other users who are online, so you would see their icons. You would see if a police officer is nearby, or if there's a traffic accident, or if there's traffic, right? The color of the road would be different. It's very comprehensive. Maybe there is like a Waze, yeah, it shouldn't be hard, right? Just mimicking the Waze colors, because this one is the mod I have right now. This is GPS navigation, GPS night mode from Sinagrit Baba. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. Even have this tunnel right here. I guess this is what you call, oh, what they call it, snow shed. I don't know. This is to protect you from the falling things from above. Falling things from above. Yes, that's a technical term. 35 here. We're actually speeding. It's 45 here again. The good thing about this, and it's kind of a blessing in disguise, I like looking for the silver linings in things. Even if this phone GPS doesn't have a speed limit, it's actually, there's a silver lining because it actually forces you to focus more on the road. Because you don't have any speed limit guidance, you have to really focus and 45, okay, 45 here. So you have to have like more presence of mind. You can't just go on autopilot, if you get what I mean. But then worst comes to worst and you really miss the speed limit, you forget and you look right. 45 here, okay. So that's my backup, that laptop. Like it. Beautiful. And yeah, as part of the Frosty mod, there are two add-ons, or was it three? I think there were two main ones. One is the heavy winter mod, which makes even the roads filled with snow. Makes it super white. I don't like the look so much, but it is very realistic for middle of winter. So we'll probably enable that somewhere, end of December or January. We'll see. It will depend on your inputs. 40, what is that? Is that a runaway truck ramp or is that a farm? Maybe. No trucks allowed. Is that an Easter egg maybe? Oh, we should have gone there. No trucks allowed. Oh, we should have gone there. Perfect. And how about this one? Oh, nice. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I like the blend of this. You still see the road perfectly, but you have snow already. So probably this is like, I don't know, light snow. At least not as heavy. And then there's also another add-on, the winter physics add-on. That one I'm not a fan of because it promotes more clumsy trucking moments for sure. And but I guess it's a good training. It's good training for winter. You guys have always been teaching me every year how to drive in winter because I have never driven in real life in a winter situation, in a snowy situation. So you guys teach me things like how you should brake, like you should tap the brakes or step on it lightly, repeatedly instead of stepping on the brakes hard, stuff like that. I have to reacquaint myself with that, and I think good training to build that habit is to enable the winter physics from Grimes. I'm not sure if the physics is very realistic, but we can at least try. If there are other winter physics mods that come out, then we can try that, but for now Grimes should be a very nice alternative. Also, I'm not sure if in Truckers MP they have the winter mod enabled already. I know they enabled the winter mod during the appropriate times, but as of now, I'm not sure if they have already. And if they will enable the winter physics. But yeah, you can't really add your own mods in MP, right? So we are limited by whatever the MP server has enabled or is supported in there. So we'll see how it works. Thankfully though, even though we are going to go in MP, we have the Cascadia now in default SES, so we have this beautiful truck. And the default sounds are not bad. I mean, they're definitely not Kriechbaum level. That's why if I have a modded profile, I'll still go with Kriechbaum all the way. But they're not bad. I mean, they're not that hard on the ears. So yeah, like you can keep them in the background, keep the engine humming. It won't be music to the ears, but it won't be like noise either. So just okay-ish. So no complaints there. So we are perfectly ready for an MP convoy. Right, so for those who have been jumping in the video, you might have not heard the announcement. Let me repeat it. And this is going to be our secret, okay? Until I announce it. Nah, I'll announce it, no worries. I'm just lazy to announce. So we'll be having that convoy 24th of December, Thursday morning for me, 8 a.m. for Singapore. It's UTC +8. For those in the US, if you have like an Eastern time zone, then it would be 7 p.m. on the 23rd of December. That's a Wednesday. And oh, don't ask me to convert to other things. UK, I think that's 11. No, that's 12 midnight, maybe. I think that's 12 midnight of the 24th of December. And we'll go and meet up in Fort Collins. That's the city to the north of Denver, because that's where the Freightliner dealer is. And I have my MP profile ready. I tried it out over the weekend. I was able to do a job. I have my Cascadia ready, so we are good to go. And I'm using a cheated profile just so I won't have to contend with the limited parts, limited tuning. So it's going to be mainly focused on hanging out and enjoying each other's company. Now, I'm not really an expert on the Convoy, as you guys might know. I haven't done many Convoys, so any pointers you have will be great. How does it really work? How do you guys communicate? Do you use CB radio that's built in, or do you join the Discord server? Voice through the Discord server? I do like the built-in CB radio because it has that like that radio effect. But yeah, for sure, communicating on Discord is faster. It's more seamless. Oh, I like this pizza house. Rohan would love this. First time I saw this building. Oi, what the heck is that guy doing? I think he was trying to squeeze in. Nice. Yeah. Nice restaurant there. First time I saw that one. Good. I'm not even sure where we are now. Let me just do a quick check. We're speeding 162 miles. Oh, we're just now in Alamosa. Where is what's the city we passed by a while ago then? No idea. Okay. 20 miles here. So yeah, I'll announce the convoy details when I'm not lazy anymore. But yes, maybe give me some pointers first if there's some important information that I missed out on. So I gave the date, the time, where we meet, our general route. What else do you need? No real rules aside from behave. Don't be a troll. How does it work? Yeah, like probably I'll start in the beginning of the convoy, and then I'll step into the middle, like change positions so that we have different so some people can see me, maybe something like that. I think I only watched convoys a couple of times online, and usually the streamer would change places so that people would get like exposures. And then maybe we could do like a rest stop on a large truck stop, take some pictures, line ourselves up properly, and then take some nice pics. That would be cool. We're looking forward to it already. And yeah, that's the dream, right? That the base game becomes developed enough that you don't need to have mods anymore. Like mods will always be there because they will always be one step ahead of the base game. But the better the base game gets, the less they are critical, the less they are essential. They're more like icing on the cake. Right now, or at least maybe not right now, but previously, a couple of months back, before, mods used to be essential. Like if you don't have mods, the sounds are super crappy, the graphics is very bad, stuff like that. But nowadays, even if you're in a vanilla profile, it's not bad. It's not bad, and it's getting better by the update. So I'm really impressed at that, how SES just continues to chip away and improve the game. And so yeah, we're at that point now where staying on the base game is acceptable. I can let go of my modded profile for a bit and step into the vanilla profile for MP. But quote unquote vanilla. Maybe it's not vanilla, it's MP profile with very limited mods. Just Snowy mod and Frosty mod and Pro mods. But yes, and then next year when the new lighting update comes in, yeah, maybe even graphics mods will be more of a nice to have. I'm really looking forward to that. Super cool. But yeah, 2020 has sure been the year of ATS. What have we gotten for ETS2 even in 2020? I'm trying to recall. My goldfish memory is probably not friendly with that. Oh, let me check if... Okay, good. I was checking if my speed was good enough for this. Might tip over. I think we're getting into the highways now. And yeah, we have been going downhill bit by bit. So we reached the peak a while ago at 10,000 feet, and we have been slowly but surely getting back down to more sea level altitudes. I think I'm getting slow here. Can afford to go a bit faster. It is 65 miles per hour here. Looks like there was a secret road there. You guys see? A dirt road? I wonder if that connects all the way from the first dirt road that we've seen. Seems like a huge stretch though. Maybe not. Maybe not. But that might be a nice Easter egg to explore. They did say that Colorado had plenty of Easter eggs. I have not found any of them except for that South Park one. So that would be cool. So smooth, I love it. Nice. It's coming up 45. Okay, I think we're okay. I-25 junction. We're headed 25 north, and then we should be close to Colorado Springs. So the signage, of course, is complete. 25 north, exactly, straight ahead. Then we turn right at the next junction, which is where that truck is coming from. 25 north to the right. Perfect. I love the signage. Colorado, no complaints here. Sceneries are beautiful. Signage is complete. Road networks are proper as I can see, at least, because I don't have real life experience with these roads, but they do sure feel real. Ramps aren't cutting off immediately, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, the on-ramp here, not that short anymore. Oh, by the way, I have a new mod. Improved trains. That should be in the mods list. Does get a tad too loud though. I think that's the mod's fault. The mod is a bit too excited to showcase the trains, that it's super loud. I guess the concept there is they want for you to hear the train even from afar. But as a result, they're not able to. It's too loud when you're too near. Like when you're in a level crossing. So it can get a bit tricky. Is it 65 here? Maybe. We'll see. Let's double check. 75 actually. Good. Step on it. Beauty of the interstate. What I'm not sure though, does this interstate really have just 2 lanes? Because normally interstates are bigger, right? I'm not sure why SES doesn't add more lanes. If it's a problem with AI, does AI get confused with too many lanes, or is it a technical limitation that you can't have too many lanes? I don't think so though, because I've seen mods, like I remember the minor urban overhaul by what's his name, Quaristis. I remember he was 65 here. I remember he was, yeah, when he modified, what was that? I think it was I-5 in California. And Sierra Nevada as well. The changes from Team Reforma. They made the highways, the interstates really look like interstates, like 4, 5, 6 lanes. Humongous. So I'm not sure. I wish that could be the case. Maybe SES decided, oh, there you go. Steam train. Even comes with the sounds, right? It's a bit too loud, but sometimes it's worth it. Let's take a photo here later. I think that will be the photo area. Photo op. Very nice. That would be perfect with the train at the back. Yeah, it should be in the mods list as always. Improved Trains, I think, is the name. Thanks, Alex, for recommending it. I saw it in Jack's stream, and he was like waiting for like 5 minutes in the level crossing because of how lengthy the train was. It's like, I have to get that. Well, no, but it's not only in the level crossing. In the level crossing, it's inconvenient because you wait for so long. But yeah, things like that, when you're passing through, when you're getting near a railroad, then yeah, you get to see those longer trains, and it is such a treat seeing them, even from afar, because it really feels real. Feels like a real thing. 75 here again, perfect. Yeah, but I like it. This frosty winter does give you that very different vibe. Sometimes it feels like a different map altogether. Even if you've driven here a couple of times, plop down Frosty mod, it feels all new again. So cool. So yeah, let me know what kind of combinations you have in your modded profile. What mods are you using graphics wise? So I told you I have JBX and then a modified version of Grimes Frosty mod with the climate folder deleted. How about you? Is anyone using the full Grimes Frosty mod? I remember I tried that before, but it was a bit gloomy for me. That might be very realistic, but I would gladly trade away the realism so that I get a more vibrant look. Now this particular sky I'm not liking so much. I mean, the sky itself looks great, but the lighting is a bit reddish, isn't it? It's like a bit, I don't know. It's that there's still that Instagram filter for me on this one. So I guess it depends on the skybox. A little bit of tuning needed. At least from my personal taste, but that's the problem, you know. Each of us have our own taste. Each one of us has our own definition of what is realistic and what is not, and that's a difficult thing for the modders, for the developers. How can you make something that appeals to everyone when everyone has a different taste? That's a real challenge. So I guess at the end of the day, it will be up to the eyes of the developer, of the modder. Whatever they deem as realistic, or whatever they deem as what they want to go for, then that's what they go for. And people can choose. If they like it, then they buy it or they use it. If they don't, then they move on. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, we came from here the other day. When was that? Maybe a silent trucking episode? Yeah, maybe. Roundabout in the US. Still get amazed whenever I see one of these. Thankfully, we learned a lot our time in ATS 2, how to traverse through these sneaky roundabouts. Okay, are we delivering to Walmart? I think so. So how have you guys been enjoying Pro Mods Canada? Are you enjoying the new parking spots? Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you are used to having, like, if you're in your gameplay settings, you have like the advanced parking automatically selected, and you're in for a treat. Because Pro Mods Canada, Pro Mods guys, they sure love giving a challenge. Okay. Let's peek out here. Make it sharper on this side, should be free. So let me peek out here. It needs to be a bit sharper. So easy does it. Also, now you can use this paint job as well for the trailer. Clumsy Geek with Pro Mods, thanks a lot to TKK for his amazing work on this paint job. It's now available to the public as well. It went public together with the release of Pro Mods Canada. Right, smudge that in. Just go on this side. Yeah, that's perfect. One shot, guys. One shot. Sometimes I get lucky. But yeah, it's a textbook parking anyway. Not one of those Pro Mods Canada parkings, which is nightmare, but a good challenge. Why can I not do this? Oh, there you go. Parking brake was not set. So yeah, the paint job for the trailer. That's just the base SCS trailer, but has a paint job that should be available in the Steam Workshop. There's also a link in the mods list for you. Right, so hope you enjoyed this video. As always, I'm looking forward to your comments. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Catch you in the next episode. Clumsy Trucking, guys. Bye-bye.